Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here for my new video. Today's look is just going to be based on this look right here, which is my everyday makeup look. Kind of go-to, what I go for all the time when I don't have a lot of time to do like crazy eyeliner and eyeshadow and all of that other stuff. It is not super detailed. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now about my highlighting and contouring, and it's not super detailed about my eyebrows either. It's kind of like a get ready with me, I guess. I am going to do detailed videos on how I highlight and contour and really go in and tell you guys every single step that I do and why I do it and why it flatters my face and why I feel like it would flatter, what steps you should take to flatter your face shape too. And also my eyebrows is like a whole nother video. My eyebrows take so long to do, so I just kind of wanted to zoom through it in this video and then show you guys in another one details on how I fill in my eyebrows. So if you guys are interested on how to get this look, please keep watching. So to begin with, I'm going to start off by priming my skin with a primer. The primer of my choice is the Hangover RX. I've tried a few different primers. This one for like the wintry season. I find it's a little bit more hydrating for my skin since I do have dry skin. So I just take about like a 1.5 pump. I'm just going to work that into my skin. And then I do prime my under eyes also, just because I wear so much concealer and I find that it settles a lot throughout the day in my fine lines. And ever since I've been priming underneath my eyes, I find that throughout the day it wears a lot better. And so I'm going to go ahead and start off priming my under eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. So now that my skin is all primed, I'm going to go in with my foundation. Right now I've been using the NARS Sheer Glow, and this is in the color Barcelona. I'm just going to shake it up a little bit. And the only thing I don't really like about this is how it doesn't have a pump. I'm sure you could separately buy one, but I mean, whatever. I'm just going to shake it on like this and just dot it all over my face. I probably use more than I should, but this is kind of like I find it's more of a buildable coverage. I usually do wear full coverage foundation, so I like to use more of this stuff. If not, I feel like it's just not quite enough. And just a little bit right here also. I think that's enough. Then I'm going to take my Sigma flat top Kabuki right here, or pretty much everybody uses. I love, love, love this thing. I usually start off by stippling and then I buff it into my skin. This foundation especially, I find that if you just stipple it on and let it sit there, the foundation is just really kind of sitting on your face throughout the day. So I do go in and buff it in afterwards, just because I find that it looks a little bit more natural. So I do start off by stippling in the areas where I feel like I need more coverage, which is around here, just because I have a few scars from acne, which is nothing serious, but like I said, I do like more of a flawless coverage, so if I can get those covered, I definitely prefer that. And I also like to stipple around my nose because there's so much redness. And like my chin also. So now that I'm all foundationed up, my next step is usually concealing. And my favorite, I don't even know if this is really like a concealer. It's the Kevyn Sensual Skin Enhancer, and I don't really know what shade this is, it just has numbers on it. But I love this stuff. Absolutely love it. And I use this with my Sigma 3D HD Precision brush. And I find that it works very, very well together. This stuff is super full coverage, and that's what I like. I definitely like a completely covered up under eye, because I find that I feel like my dark circles are so dark and I like to cover that up. So I'm just going to start with that. I just kind of dot it just so there's kind of like even amount of product on each side. And then I start working it in, and then if I feel that I need more product, I'm going to go in and put more product in. A lot of you that are familiar with the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancers, you're probably like, oh my gosh, this girl is using way too much, because a little does go a really long way. But I don't know, I just use a lot of product. I feel like that's how I get the coverage that I want and the flawless finish that I want. So that's just kind of what I do. It's just a personal thing. You obviously don't have to use a lot of product if you don't have to. But like I said, it's just my personal preference. And I also really do like this brush. It's good for like really getting in to areas like around your nose and stuff. And it's good because there's like a straight edge here. So you can like really get around your mouth and draw on that way. The reason why I conceal around my mouth, a lot of you may not, is because I have a lot of darkness around my mouth. So I like to get that covered up. So now I'm going to go in with my little beauty blender here. It's been used a couple times, that's why obviously it's not cleaned. And I'm just going to use this to blend out my harsh edges. Next up is going to be setting my foundation and my concealer. I'm just using a powder brush from Lancome. This is super, super old. My sister got this for me years ago. And then I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder. My Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder, yeah, sorry. And this is in the shade 153. Now I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush. Well, a lot on my brush. And I'm going to concentrate this powder pretty much everywhere on my face except for my under eyes. I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes, and I'm going to be using my Sigma Tapered highlighter brush, this little guy here, and then I'm going to go in to my Anastasia Contour Kit. That's this guy over here, and I'm going to use the banana shade. I'm going to take this, about this amount, and I'm just going to press this into my skin. And then I'm going to go in with my contouring. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my contour brush with a product. And you're going to want to be heavier towards the corner where your ear is. And then a little bit lighter when you're starting to go down. Alright, so now that I have like my cheekbones all chiseled in, obviously I need to blend this out. I'm using the blush brush, Sigma blush brush / powder brush in F10. And first I'm going to go in with no product on the brush. And I'm going to kind of pinch it a little bit. And I'm going to smile and I'm going to start blending. The next step to make it look even more blended is I'm going to go in with a bronzer. I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in bronze, and it looks like this. I like almost just broke my hand trying to show you guys that, but I love, 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 love this shimmer brick. It's absolutely amazing. I'm just going to swirl it around, and so I'm going to start buffing that in. Now I'm going to go in with a blush. I think I'm going to go ahead and just use Warm Soul by MAC. It is like my most favorite blush ever. And that's Warm Soul. It's like a pinky bronze almost. Just work that in just a little bit. A lot of people would just stop right here. I'm not going to. I want to blend out my highlight a little bit more, especially after putting on blush and bronzer. This part, like the difference between the two, you can really tell, and I hate that. So I'm just going to blend that in just a little bit more. I'm going to go back in with the Hourglass Hourglass Ethereal Light in the color Ambient. I don't know. But I love this stuff. I know it looks super white and very light, but it's really not that light. I'm just going to take some here. And just kind of blend between the two edges. I'm going to start off just by curling. And then I'm going to take my favorite mascara in the whole wide world. Like, nothing beats this mascara. It's absolutely amazing. And it is the Lancome Hypnose. I'm going to start this off by working it into the base and then moving my way up in zigzag motions. I find that it works the best that way. I'm going to go in by starting to line my waterline and just kind of blend between the two edges. I'm just going to go ahead and line inside. So for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with my favorite highlighter at the moment, like my actual favorite highlighter at the moment. I know I just used like 10 already, but it is Mary Lou Manizer by the Balm Cosmetics, and it's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take that same MAC brush, the same MAC brush in 242, and I'm just going to pop that into the inner corners of my eyes. And right down here just a little bit to really open up my eyes. And last but definitely not least, I'm going to do my lips. Lately I've been loving using the liner Oak by MAC, which is this here. The intro to this part got lost somehow as well, but right now I'm just applying Japanese Maple by MAC all over my lips right after I applied the lip liner. And then I'm going to go in with Myth by MAC, which is another really nudish color. This is too nude for me to wear just by itself, so I do have to mix it, and I use it to kind of highlight the inner part of my lips. So just right here, to really create like that pouty effect. Alright everyone, well I hope you enjoyed that little video on how I get my everyday makeup look. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Definitely comment below to leave suggestions on what you guys would like to see. And like I said, I am going to make a more detailed video on my eyebrows and my highlight and contour if this wasn't enough information for you guys. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave it down below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!